Alrighty, guys. Good evening. Hope you guys are having a great Friday set, guys. Here we're start to the weekend going on. Tonight we're going to be doing some Overwatch 2. Good. Ah, yes. Hope you're having a lovely evening, guys. More drones in Europe. At this point, lots and lots of drones in Europe. Let's see. Let's get the talks rolling here, guys, and do some gamaz. More of the OWs tonight. Ah, yes. Let's see. Get my chat started here. Not much in the way... Good evening, Idwin. Not much in the way to look at as far as videos go in Europe. Curiously, at this point, excuse me, at this point, with all the drone activity that's happening in Europe, like there are multiple closures in multiple countries, almost daily now, at night. The curious thing here, hear me out, isn't the drones. It is somehow that people are in Europe at airports with thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, if it's an international airport, of people, tens of thousands of people at these airports, and no one is recording them. Now that, when your flight is canceled or delayed, it's usually a big deal for a lot of people, right? Like, it pisses people off. For some strange reason, these people are not recording the video, like a video of what's doing it, right? Like if you're sitting on the tarmac looking out your window and you see something flying over, you're going to record it. Why is no one recording these things? Yeah, that's weirder. That's weirder than the fact that's happening. It's the fact that people seemingly aren't actually videoing them. Like normally you'd find the shit, like if it was in the US, like people are at an airport, like they get pissed off and they record shit, right? So how the fuck are there people all over Europe at airport closures that aren't recording the thing that's closing the airport? I don't know. That's the weirdest thing. Like think about that in terms of human behavior. Who would you're at an airport and you have to get out, you have a schedule, right? And there's a bunch of problems like if you miss your flight, right? If you miss your flight or it has to be rescheduled, it fuckers everything. It pisses people off a lot. You have thousands of people at these airports, tens of thousands of people at an international airport like Munich, and they don't videotape a goddamn thing. They don't literally record any of this. How is that possible? How is it possible? That's weirder. That is weirder than the constant UAPs in Europe is the fact that they're constant UAPs in Europe and people aren't recording them. Like normally you'd see blurry photos and people are like, yeah, that's an airplane or something. How is no one recording this stuff and posting it online? Like, occasionally you'll see maybe a video every other day or so, which looks like an airplane. It's not even at the airport. And, like, it really makes you wonder what's going on here. Can you speak for your brethren, Idwin? Is everyone in Europe a bot? I'm actually curious now. Are you literally just surrounded by bots over there? It kind of feels that way. Like, you're the actual non-bot in Europe? Does it feel that way sometimes? Because I've been there before. But honestly, I wouldn't actually... Like, this didn't even cross my mind that this would have happened, but here we are, guys. Like, there's legit people that aren't even recording this stuff. Like, despite the fact that it's completely disrupting their lives. There's lots of NPCs here. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of that way in the US, but honestly, like, with what's going on right now, it feels like there's more NPCs than normal. Yeah. Like, thousands of people at an airport, guys. All the flights get delayed or canceled, and no one is like, well, there's drones here, let's go take a look at them and then record them, right? What, how does that not make sense? I am trying to figure out, Like, the drones, okay, that is weird, right? And people are making up all sorts of excuses as to what's going on. And it's clearly there because they're closing the airports in the first place, and the countries are taking it seriously. But why are they not actually recording them? Like, there's nothing stopping them. There's nothing stopping... The Europeans have internet access. Most are first world countries. So what's going on? Like, you know, like the only third world countries are closer to, like, Russia, and even that's, like, it's not like Africa. I mean, people cover, like, the whole UAP ecosphere covers, like, all of, like, it... People, like, pull footage from, like, I'll see stuff on Twitter from TikTok, from Reddit, literally everywhere. And for some strange reason, there's just nothing. Nothing from Europe. And I like, it doesn't even remotely, like, remotely register. TikTok.com. Search. Munich drone. All these I've seen. There's literally the entire feed, almost the entire feed, is full of people talking about it, and only 2 videos of the drone itself. One video. Another one is CNN, just with stock footage. And then there's a guy that copied and pasted from Twitter. Yeah, and then there's a guy that's using Twitter content, which I saw yesterday, that just posted a video of the Twitter content saying that this is what they saw. Which, you know, isn't actually what they saw at all. How? How is this possible? How are there thousands of people at these airports and no one records the thing canceling their flights? Also, basically, I'm looking on X/Twitter, is basically where I get most of my information. It's like one of the very few social websites I even visit anymore. Yeah, like, the weird thing is, like, I typed in Munich and drones, which there was multiple days of drone closures at Munich, which is a huge airport, and all they are is videos of people talking about it, but no footage of the actual drones themselves. It's pages of people talking about it with footage from inside the airport, or talking over the image of the airport, or planes on the tarmac, or like a picture of a plane flying from a geo map into Munich, right? Like a traffic map, you know, where you can see the planes sort of moving around, right? Yeah, and AI footage. There's no actual videos of this. Like, I'm going to reiterate again, currently the weirdest thing about the drone incursions in EU is how there is no footage of them. 1 to 10,000 people at airports having their lives completely disrupted and no one decided to walk outside and record it. EU is legit full of NPCs. The weird thing is, like, I don't think it has anything to do with your nationality. Like, being an NPC, I literally think has absolutely nothing to do with where you're born or even your education. From like personal experience, it literally seems like it's just almost kind of like a random distribution. And there's just people in Europe that, like, maybe there's more NPCs in Europe than normal. I don't know how it picks where people are born or where there's NPCs. There are clearly people in Europe that are not NPCs. But why is this happening and no one's recording it? One to 10,000 people at airports having their lives completely disrupted daily, and no one decided to walk outside and record it. EU is full of NPCs. Hopefully that pisses... Like, the end result here is I want to see footage. Even if it's blurry, even if it looks like an airplane, it doesn't fucking matter. All shit looks bad at night. In order for you to actually take good photos, good video at night, you literally have to have it set up prior. It can't move. You need to basically know when it's going to exist, like the moon. Have the proper equipment, know how to set that equipment up, and of course be experienced enough to shoot it yourself. Shooting at night is very, very, very difficult. If you don't believe me, just go outside and try to record something like in a city. It's very difficult. Like in low light conditions, it's very, very difficult, especially if you got like a bright dot or something and there's like poor lighting. It is extremely, extremely difficult. And there's a lot of people I don't think that understand that. It's not always going to look bad, but it's oftentimes going to be bad. Daytime photos are a lot easier. But nighttime, and then once again, if you have to zoom in, that's another problem, and you have to have good telescopic lenses to actually do that in the first place, which almost no one has. So, like, best case scenario still looks like shit. But, like, yeah, this is interesting. The drones are interesting, don't get me wrong, because they clearly are. And they're not Russia, and they're not China. Because, oh, by the way, there's a report from France yesterday. Guess what? The tanker that they boarded, and they thought the drones were coming from them, there's nothing on it. Yeah. As you can expect, Russia is not trying to pick a fight with big bro NATO Oni-chan, because they actually want to win in Ukraine. They're not picking a fight with NATO. There's scuffles at the border, and I don't mean scuffles as in like fighting. There's always pissing contests that happen at borders. It happens in the U.S. too. You'll occasionally hear about airplanes that fly into U.S. airspace, and then U.S. has to scramble jets and push them back out. It's just like, it's a pissing contest. It's chest beating and posturing, as it's called, where you're basically trying to sort of intimidate. But the difference about that is, we know who they are. They telling us who they are, because otherwise it's not intimidation. And then, like, we do it back to them, right? It happens at borders, at areas of friction. It's just the way things go. It happens right now in, I believe, Taiwan with China, with their patrols in the sea. It's just the way things go. And that's not what's happening in Denmark, because we don't know what they are. We can't chase them down. We can't actually down them. And it's very clear that it is something else, right? But that's weird. But what's weirder is there's, like, you should be seeing, like, shaky hand footage of this shit, right? There's nothing, except for, like, the first 2 days where we have, like, Oslo and Copenhagen. I showed you guys that, right? The really big, bright white light. And then what looked like a bird of prey. It was not quite a V, but it was like a Star Trek Romulan bird of prey. Like, had the outline of one. Very weird. But other than that, there's nothing. How is there nothing? That's the weirdest thing about what's going on. Because it's not like once. It wasn't like, whoopsie doodle, it just kind of happened. It's been going on for like a week now. It's going on a week, and major civilian locations, which are airports, with people that are obviously going to get pissed off, and they're like, what the fuck's going on here, man? My life's disrupted completely, and this is going to fuck with me. And they don't go record the thing that disrupted their life. What does it even mean? Like, are the drones trying to show off that EU is full of NPCs? Maybe that's the end game, is they want to show off how little reaction from the populace they were actually getting out of Europe. Like, the governments are reacting, security is reacting, but the people, the population's not reacting to it. which is weird. It's exactly weird, just like with the immigration issues that are going on over there, where people just seemingly don't care, like in UK, especially. Very weird shit going on there. Like, they just, I don't know. I don't know. Like, this draws more questions than it really answers at this point. Is how is there no people recording this stuff? Right? Like, it's like they aren't allowed to or something. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, like, if you go to TikTok, guys, and type in Munich drone and see what pops up, it is almost all. It is almost all just stock photos inside the airport, random people talking, faces. That's it. There's no footage. Planes landing during the daytime. There's no footage of the drones. Why? Oh, and then there's AI stuff too, which is just AI pictures of drones flying over an airport. Like, what is going on? It's like happening daily. There's multiple closures yesterday. Munich was closed again yesterday, which I think might have been technically like earlier. It's at nighttime. These always happen at nighttime, from what I understand. So closures that I heard about literally earlier today would have been last night. Your last night, not this night, but like, whether it be like greater than 24 hours ago. Yeah. I don't know. That's a weird thing. Do they even exist? I mean, the governments wouldn't be reacting to them if there's no videos, right? I don't know. Do they even exist? I don't know. They're clearly enough to shut down the airports. And it seems like the people responding to it are saying that they exist, but there's like no videos. Do they even exist? What is this? How is that possible? Like, if you close down, like, was it JFK Airport, right? That's the one in New York, if I remember right. The JFK Airport. You close that shit down, major international terminal? Like, there'd be thousands of people, like, just bereaved as fuck. They'd be like, what the fuck's going on here, man? I have to make a hookup, you know. I can't be set back. I don't have money for this. They literally go outside and like take a video of it and they post it on TikTok or X, you know, Twitter or Reddit, right? They post that shit like, what the fuck is this? Why is it closing down the airport? But how is this happening daily in Europe at major international airports and no one seemingly cares? No, excuse me, no one seemingly cares. No one videos it. Like, is this disclosure, guys? Is this us figuring out that Europe's full of NPCs? Kind of feels that way, doesn't it? I don't know. It's not like the military is taking down the footage. It's not like it's being censored. Like there's some sort of mandate that prevents people from posting it. They just don't. There's just no one recording it. Like I said, the drones are weird. The UAPs in general are weird. What's happening in Europe at their airports is weird. Behavior, motivation, whatever, is very weird. But then there's no one recording it, which is even weirder, is how people's lives are completely disrupted, which could have a monetary impact on them, and they aren't just like pissed off as fuck and videoing this shit. And then post it online, and then people making fun of them because it looks like an airplane, but then they realize that the airport's shut down and there shouldn't be an airplane there. So it makes even less sense. But how, like, where are the videos? And I'm not saying that to be mean, like discrediting it, but why don't they exist? Like, I was just thinking about this earlier today. It's becoming more like, you know, first couple days, whatever, right? It's one of these things where, you know, it's off the cuff, but now people know the drones do exist and that they're happening. And if they're at a location where this is happening, you'd think they would want to video this weird shit that's going on, right? Nothing. Fucking nothing. How is that even possible? Yeah, I know, right? And don't get me wrong, the U.S. is full of NPCs too, but holy shit, that's like another level. There's thousands of people at an airport, tens of thousands of people at an international airport. They're huge, they're busy. How many people daily go through Munich? Let's see. How many people go through Munich airport daily? 113,000 people go through Munich airport daily. 19.8 million in first 6 months this year. It's a major international terminal. 113,000 daily, guys, go through Munich. That means there's literally like 10K there at any given moment, just existing, and no one videos the thing that shuts down their location. That's the weirdest thing. That's the weirdest thing so far. Where are the videos? Where is the random shaky hand camera of the light in the sky that someone took with their fucking... Everyone has a cell phone now. There's not even an excuse, right? There's no excuse. Everyone has a pocket recorder. Everyone has a phone, right? Everyone does. There is zero reason that we wouldn't see at least one video per event from the 10,000 people at the airport. One person decided to record. One. Yeah, like you think about it, the more you think about it, the more weird it seems, right? Like, it would never happen. So why is it happening? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the intent of the drones are. I don't know what they're doing. And like, yesterday, I believe the sighting at Munich had 15 flying in formation, which is incredible, to be perfectly honest. Like, we're talking drone show sort of shit. Only drone shows basically are in a static location, and they aren't, like, they don't take into account, like, there's no drone technology where they fly in, like, stacked formations. We barely started doing that. If you guys remember the Lockheed Martin announcement a month ago, was it? 3 weeks ago? Lockheed Martin announced, which I was pretty sure it was supposed to be something else. They talked about ACC, I think it was, which is basically a drones assisting a primary aircraft. So, like an F-35. That's it, and that was just barely coming out. And, like, it wouldn't really make sense in terms of normal drones, as you just have a bunch of people piloting them. But there's, like, 15 drones flying in formations. I believe it was over Munich. I might be wrong about that. I definitely remember reading earlier today about drones flying in formation, and 15 were spotted at the same time, at the same location. But, like, that makes it even weirder, because then it's more of a light show, right? So why are people not, in Europe, why are they not recording this? Like, stuff like this, guys, I talk about people being bots and NPCs, right, for various different reasons. And I've talked about it over the years, even prior to, like, the what would you call it, the language, right, of people calling other people bots as an insult, kind of rounding out, where I've talked about this in the past, years ago, where you can talk to some people and it honestly feels like you're talking to someone, the lights are on and no one's home, right? It just feels like you're talking to an empty husk of a person. I don't know a better way of wording it than that. Like, there's just nothing going on there. And it's very, very weird and disconcerting. But it doesn't really relate to intelligence either. You can have people that are very intuit, or, you know, common sense is not necessarily like book smart either. It has nothing to do with, like, overall intelligence. It's just like they're lacking something. Something's not there. And this honestly just makes me think more and more that it feels like the world's just really empty. I don't know what other way to word that. Maybe that's why my channel never took off, because I can't actually attract bots to my channel. So, people bots. I can't attract people bots to my channel. I have to stipulate that one. And that makes it weirder. It's like maybe the bots know they're bots and they try to stay away from non-NPCs. Imagine that. So here's an idea, guys. How do the bots remain bots? They try to stay away from people that aren't like them, right? So the bots, the hive mind of bots, stick to their brethren, and they try to stay away from the NPCs. Maybe they know something, and they just aren't allowed to say anything about it. So, like, the non-NPCs, yeah, the NPCs try to avoid contact with the non-NPCs, right? That, I mean, it would explain a lot of shit in my life, to be perfectly honest. There's a lot of really weird shit in my life, once again, I can't talk about with you guys, because it's like, personal, and I don't want to dox myself. But there's a lot of weird shit that happens in my life, especially in the last 5 years. And at this point, I can only explain it as, like, I don't think, like, I'm not a big believer in the world being a simulation, but maybe it's some sort of big experiment or something. I don't really know. but it feels an awful lot like there's people that are on our planet that aren't like other people on our planet. What exactly that means, I don't know. What differentiates us, I'm not exactly sure. I just know it's like there's two species of humans. And you have majority of people are these like NPC bots, and then everyone else like randomly distributed. And sometimes you run into people like you really just like click with them, right? I'm sure you've experienced that, right? You really just click with them, or you have chemistry, or you really like feel like you have a connection. Which is, once again, I never believed in psionics till earlier this year, but it very much feels like there might be something more going on there. And like I don't think it has anything to do with where you're born, or I mean, you know, I don't even know if maybe you can like go from being an NPC to a non-NPC. Maybe there's some sort of transition where you just like wake up like Neo in the Matrix or something, you know? And one day you realize that you're actually not an NPC anymore. I don't know. I actually like kind of like in a personal line here. I think I told you guys about that, but like one of my earliest memories, not my very earliest memory, but one of my very notable memories when I was younger, very notable. I was like 6 or 5 years old. It was very young, and it stuck with me my entire life, and it's still, even thinking about this now, it's just very weird moment. So what I remember is I was crying. I was basically throwing a tantrum as a kid, right? I was throwing a tantrum as a kid, and for some strange reason, I remember looking at myself in a third person laying on the ground crying. Like, if you can imagine yourself looking at yourself in the third person, like looking at yourself crying. And then after that, what I remember is thinking, why am I crying? This doesn't make sense. And then I stopped. And that was it. Like, it almost feels like a soul entering a body or something like that. Very weird. And you can take from that what you will. Memories when you're really young are very fallacious, or, you know, full of error, because you're a fleshy human meatbag, and I gotta ban that guy. Fleshy human meatbag, right? But it is one of my earliest memories I have, and it is a very weird memory, which is also why it stuck with me. But it was like the moment, because I also remember crying prior to it too, so it wasn't like that. It was like combining or something? I don't fucking know. Because I also remember like crying in the first place, but then like the third person moment happened, like, and then I just stopped. I just thought about it, because my mom showed up, and she couldn't figure out, she was trying to calm me down. And she, like, you know, just let me cry, and then she walked away, and then she came back, and she asked me, why am I crying? And that was after the third person moment, and I thought about it. I was like, why am I crying? And then I stopped. It's like gaining self-awareness or something. It was very weird. Very, very weird moment. I have no explanation for it. To this day, I still have no explanation. And what's going on now, and like just kind of the interactions, I am very analytical, and I'm very nuanced. I notice trends, I notice stats, I analyze the fuck out of everything. And right now, what's going on in Europe right now makes no sense, right? Because if you have people that have their lives disrupted, costing them money, thousands of people at the same time getting cost money, they're going to go out and videotape that shit and post about it online, right? But there's nothing. No one videotaped. These are happening daily. There's multiple closures across Europe, and no one's videotaping these. The NPCs are not videotaping the drones that are causing them losses of money and disrupting their lives completely. I have no explanation for it besides they're NPCs and they're not supposed to record them. That's all I can come up with. There's nothing else that makes sense. And it's not just like one person, you know, not thinking in the moment or something, or a dozen people, or 100 people. We're talking 10,000 people. None of them decide to record the fucking drones. How? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Here I am. I just play video games daily. I work, I play video games, I stream to you guys for a couple hours. We do it every game. Just do it over and over again. Like I'm witnessing the world, like, growing or something. And in addition, like, I talked about, like, I can't really talk about the stuff that happened in my life, but it honestly very much feels like stuff stops me from being successful in life. And that just took all the wind out of my sails. Especially in, like, the last 6 or so years, I would say. Yeah, 6 or so years, I would say. It's like something, every time I, like, kind of find something that works for me, and I can do it well, and I'm doing it better than everyone else, something just comes along and fucks it. And, like, it's like Sisyphus trying to roll the boulder up the hill. It feels like I'm just treading in place, and there's something that prevents me from becoming more successful. I don't know. Like I said, and at this point, I think like what I'm just supposed to realize is I can't actually win. Maybe that's the end result, is I just can't win. I can't do anything, so I'm gonna just play games, guys. As work, and I play games, and I can't really do much more than that. Fucking weird shit, guys. Life in general just keeps getting weirder and weirder, which I'm fine with, because holy fuck, I am totally done with the blue pill shit for like the last decade. That was obnoxious. There's like, you know, it feels like, the weird thing is, it feels like there's just time to talk about just something else here. It feels like the last 10 to 15 years, our civilization kind of just like plateaued, where we just kind of leveled off in terms of technological breakthroughs and improvements. We were going like this, right? And then we just kind of flatlined. And it feels like the last 10 to 15 years, we just kind of, everything stagnated. The last 10 years especially, just things stagnated. And then in the last 2 years, or 3 or so, basically after mainstream AI showed up, so with ChatGPT, in the last 3 years, especially the last 2 years, and weirdly enough, this correlates with Arrow, the formation of Arrow, the UAP disclosure, congressional UAP hearings. This all started happening roughly at the same time. In the last 3 or so years, things have just like stopped going flatline, and they start going like this again. And this year has been absolutely ridiculous in terms of the shit that's just happened, the weird ass fucking shit that just keeps happening, and it keeps happening, and it keeps happening, and it keeps happening. Like, I'm all for that. Holy fuck, guys! Like I mentioned before, I am done with the modern era timeline. It feels like it's been milked out, and the end game for that is literally businesses just fuck you. So, yeah, you just get fucked by businesses is kind of the end game for that. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of really weird shit going on, guys, and the UAP drones are just like, it's adding the frosting to the cake right now. And it's not even the drones. I think it was a remarkable revelation when I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, you know, there aren't really many videos, and then I was like, there's like no videos. This has been happening for a week. There's major closures at major international airports, and no one's recording them. And how does that make sense? Everyone has a camera. Everyone has a video recorder. How is this making sense? Oh, had to get that off my chest, guys. Oh, God. Just fucking thinking about that earlier today. It's just making me, every time I fucking saw a new post about closures and shit like that, just made me giggle, because I was like, where's the video for it? You know, there's a major closure again at Munich for 5 hours. Where's the people posting on it? It's nothing. Just nothing. I don't know. Alright. Moving on, guys. I milked the fuck out of that, too. I'm sure it's just gonna keep getting... I hope it gets weirder and weirder, mind you. Hope this is not the end. This is supposed to be some sort of fucking simulation. Do I need a word with the administrator? What am I doing? Is this a vacation? Is this supposed to be a vacation where I have no control over my life? Maybe I'm an NPC that woke up and I wasn't supposed to. And I'm disrupting the simulation for the actual players. Which would be hilarious too. I don't know, guys, just like the weird shit I come up with in my mind. Just, I don't know. A lot of hypotheticals, and nothing's really checking out. Okay. Let's actually play the Gamaz, guys. Enough of the yakking. Let's actually play the games. Christ. Let's see. Feels like kind of like with with Rivals, we don't play Rivals anymore. And I thought that would be personal, where the damage reduction shit. I thought that was just me, but you can still go and watch some streams, and there's people that talk about. Who was I watching earlier today? I think it was Moxie. Where they're winning and No, it wasn't Moxie. It was Super TF, where they're just winning and completely dominating the other team, and then like they for some reason just got pushed into basically overtime, and at the end of the game they lost, despite basically completely crushing them at the beginning. They lost. And there's people talking about how it felt like the guy that was grouped with Super was talking about how it felt like he was hitting them with paper towels, aka he wasn't doing any damage. I was like, yeah, that's exactly the way that it felt. That's one of the reasons we stopped playing Rivals. And I don't know if that's a cheat. I assume it's a cheat, but it still might be something like DDA, so the game itself is cheating. 4 players. Also absurd because they actually have a really cool game, and they're just fucking pissing it away. I said we could get around it with a VPN, and that worked for approximately a month and a half, and then it stopped. It was Season 4 launch, and that's when we quit. Oh, also Call of Duty 7 released, and there's people watching it. I watched them play it, and I was like, yep, that's Call of Duty. And then I stopped watching them. Like, they don't even try to change things anymore, it's just more of the same. Alright.
Select your hero.
Where's my voice line? No, Lucy, what the fuck are you doing?
The grave cannot hold me. Cloaked in shadow.
Let's go, team. Time to push.
No, that's the wrong person.
I believe the robot's better off with us, don't you?
Alright. The fuck just happened? Oh, it's, alt.
Robot is ours.
Playing Overwatch really makes you realize how fucking broken OP the fucking alts are for most of the healers in Rivals.
At your convenience.
Oh, let's break it.
Auto? Pretty sure that's an auto on the brig. I baited that like 3 times, and it was an instant hit the moment that I ulted.
Back with a
That's why I didn't use any of my abilities either. I just sat there and I shot at them and I moved a little bit in, and then one of the times I did, it instantaneously hit. Oh my god.
Before they take the lead.
Yeah, now you have a bonk? Alright. Not sure why that was delayed for so long. They weren't even on it.
Friendly?
Let's see.
to catch up.
Friendly McKeeling here. At your convenience. Nice hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Over here. A victim appears.
Not sure what our teammates are doing. It was like 2 of us? 3 of us? That's the team, nowhere around.
We are about to lose the lead.
No, that's not the right one. And my teleport didn't go off. Sometimes when you click it doesn't do shit. You can even see me do it. I'm not talking about being interrupted either. You click the button and like it slightly adjusts and then it's invalid, so then it doesn't do anything anymore. Alright. Hi.
Death stops for no one. Cloaked in shadow. There's one.
Oh, that interrupted me. That time was an interrupt. Also, probably should stop focusing on the tank. Sometimes the tank's the only one around, and then other people show up later, but then I'm still shooting the tank.
30 seconds remaining.
Alright.
Enemy force.
And there's me with 3 people around me.
Over 10 seconds remaining.
Next game. Very good. Very weird match. It felt like 2 people on our team literally were never around. This guy was never there. Tank was always off somewhere fucking around. Lucio was also fucking around randomly. Hence why he has 4,000 healing. Oh, he has 13 of limbs! Yeah, and he has less than half my damage. I guess in that regard, he did better than the Genji. So there's that. Game, guys.
Now arriving at ease.
Mercy, I mean, it's not even 100 Mercy. Is that even a Mercy main? I don't know, guys. 40 Mercy. That's only like 100 hours. I don't know. I wonder actually if you can, what the correlation is between time and level. Oh, it's Mercy.
Can't escape death.
Now that Overwatch is back, I insist that you start dressing up for the Halloween parties.
I always dress up.
You can't be Cyborg Ninja every year.
How about Cyborg Ninja in the hat? 狙いを発射ね。
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round
So fucking bad.
capture.
Death appears. Hey, where's my candy?
Use some help.
Enemy sighted.
And I don't know what happened to Lucio. He's gone now.
Back with a vengeance. Flanking.
No, it canceled my shift. I thought it would shift through it. I know he's gonna try and push me. I didn't have my upgraded E, so I tried to do it before getting hit. But then it just canceled it. Because I didn't time it properly. Alright.
I'm good to go. Yes.
I thought that would cancel? Like, so he actually had one still in the air while he untransformed? Good.
They have us outnumbered. Watch out for that turret.
I'm not done a dark step.
Not gonna make it.
First round loss.
Enemy turret ahead.
Score 0 to 1.
We're by your side.
Is that the Bastion?
The world evolves, and so must we with it.
I could do this on my own. Probably faster too.
Pretty sure the Bastion's cheating. It's like the third time in a row he's literally tried to hit me with a right click the moment I show up. He had Vladis that time though. See? Oh, the Bastion. There's a Lucio in here. Oh my god, and the CC. And a bunch of headshots. And again. Last time we were looking at, preempt through the wall. Now we want to see.
They cannot keep the dark stand.
Securing the objective.
Surprise.
Alright. And insta headshot. Preempt through the wall at me. Wasn't even aiming at me and got a headshot. It was aimed at my like lower torso. Again. And again with the turret, we got like no kill cams on the Bastion purely because of the turret. We're gonna take a look at the Bastion and replay. I'm pretty sure the guy's cheating. Having a turret protect you isn't gonna save you, little bro. Getting last hits. Getting last hits.
Ready for battle.
Aim is janky as shit. The gamepad? No, it's the vertical or the horizontal. Was this Amos or is that the guy? Is this just a legal aimbot? Perfection. Oh, this is the guy. You don't get aim assist on PC, on gamepad. There is basically no vertical deviation at all. Very little. This guy's playing with the gamepad, and it looks like he's cheating. Snap to the... Yeah, this guy's cheating. I don't know why there's more of these now. There never used to be this many people. This is probably like the... I'd say maybe the 5th guy we've reported this week in the last 7 days. That looks like he's using aimbot with gamepad. We have enough characters, guys, to spell properly. That guy was cheating. 8. By the way, I don't know. Oh, who was the Brigate? Who was that? Was that the Torb? No, Mitzi. Who was Mitzi? Brigate. Torbjorn was spin to win. So, if they know the guy's cheating, the guy might be playing Torbjorn to steal last hits from him. So you don't actually get kill cams of him. Because, as it turns out, people can think. I don't think we'd even have to have seen the replay if we got kill cams of the Bastion. So, almost every one of my kill cams of the Bastion was fucking from the always perfectly aimed bomb. Right click. 1 second, guys. I'm going to drop some frames here in a second. Sure wish the Q delay works so I could actually show you guys what's going on my screen right now. Would be nice. Huh. Yeah, I literally just touched my computer and the queue popped. That was a really long queue. Alright.
Now traveling to Paris. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Me 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 me. Me 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 me. Me 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 me. Ariso. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I prepped all night for this mission. Well, maybe I gained a little too.
Fighting battles at such a young age. I hope you remember to take time for yourself.
Sometimes, but I have so much to do.
Always the excuse.
Hey, where's my candy? Yes,
It has to be
where's my candy?
Attack commence. Capture objective A.
Knock 'em dead. There's one. Flanking.
Hmm. Original plan was just to leave instantly. We might have some weird shit going on with our Wu Yang here.
Not done. Death appears.
Pretty sure the Wu Yang's cheating. That's not outside the ordinary. Very annoying. Wu Yangs with aimbots and wall hacks are extremely annoying. Yeah.
Back with a vengeance.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
My god, our teammates actually did stuff.
The shadows coalesce.
Okay, Anna. Let's see, did the fucker switch off? Wu Yang? No, he's still there. I don't know what he's doing now.
10 seconds.
Time's almost up and we need more intel.
Nice game. We're gonna report the Wu Yang for an aimbot and a wall hack, and go next. Probably the most annoying cheater to go against right now is a Wu Yang with an aimbot and a wall hack, where he constantly just fucking hits you behind walls without actually exposing himself or even needing to know where you are. And it's different just like hitting a well-aimed shot behind a wall. And it happens constantly throughout the match. It's super fucking annoying. Probably more annoying than tracers that use a wall hack and they fucking just shoot you in the back, and when you turn they hide. And then they shoot you in the back because they know when your back's turned again. Also very fucking annoying, but not Wu Yang annoying. Genji's crawling over your dick with aimbots are also annoying too. Also, why our teammate immediately left because he knew nothing was going to happen there. There might have been other people cheating in the match. It's tough when the maps are so short. It's tough to actually get footage for that. So if they look like they're sus as fuck, there's almost nothing. Well, I shouldn't say nothing you can do about it, but it makes it hard to make a case for yourself than like a 7-minute match. Sometimes they cheat so bad it's pretty easy to tell they're like the Wu Yang. New junk? Oh my... Oh, wait, what? Oh. We lost the 112 Mercy. Oh, no. To a Wu Yang. Oh, there's still a 53 back. Okay, never mind.
Can't escape.
I'm feeling right as rain.
Hey. Where's my candy? I could do this on my own. Probably faster too. Things are looking good. Where's my candy? Hey,
Always good to hydrate.
where's my candy? Affirmative. I'm going in.
Oh, that saved me. I didn't have my E upgraded yet. Alright. I wonder how much the damage reduction is on block.
Flanking. Where's my candy?
It sounds so bad.
This ends now.
That the right one? I don't know if I just grabbed it. That felt like a wrong click. That was right. Ah! Alright.
Stops for no recover the objective or face me.
Where I shot through her.
Ignited. Yes.
Nice.
Head to the next point. Cloaked in shadow. Affirmative.
Hey, are you engaging? Enemy spot. Always good to hydrate. There's an enemy here. The tide is with you.
Alright. Alright. No one else went in, and I couldn't find the tank.
Flanking.
Volevanni.
No, we don't want to do that. Ugh. All right. Auto? All right.
The shadow, we're losing control of the objective.
Life protects life.
All right. Get brained. You just fell over. That's hilarious. Dude, that fucking tree from the Life Weaver, despite the fact that he just clearly just fucking fell over, actually fucking clutch. And then my teleport was also clutch, and then my cloak was also clutch. That's not where I want to go. Alright. I know it did all the damage to me just now. This field takes a while before it does anything. Like a third of my HP per punch? I think you can headshot with that either.
The odds are against us.
Insta kill. Again.
A pleasure.
Death in my wake. Cloaked in shadow.
I'll rinse you off. Reverse the tide.
For some reason I gained chunked for like 2/3 my HP. A headshot? No. Is that the Genji? No. Get a sus toggler, guys. Ego and hubris. I don't know why. It was actually a relatively close match. Now it looks like we got a fucking McCree that's toggling. We'll see. Fucking have to ruin fun, guys, because it got hard. Fucking hilarious. Now I have to win because it feels like I'm actually feeling something inside, guys. I have to feel things more now. And our teammates aren't pushing in.
Back with a vengeance.
No, pretty sure the McCree is cheating now. Good. There's multiple people? Alright. Bye, little bro. Good ult. Wrong way. Auto. Get some regen. Why is my E not working? I spammed it too. And it even turned off. So it registered, I hit the button like 3 times, nothing happened. I hit E again and it turned it off. It doesn't turn it off. How the fuck? Can't cancel it by hitting E.
I think I see the enemy.
Cheating McCree. Gonna die here in a second. Alright, someone save me. Yep. Not sure I didn't die just now. He's with 30 HP. I'm pretty sure felt like you should have killed him. Right clicks with Reaper weird. No, I misclicked. Wait, we got it anyways. I clicked shift. I meant Q and I clicked shift again. Do you think Reaper or Logan is better? Who's Logan? Wolverine? Are you trying to compare between different games? Wolverine in Rivals is purely displacement. He doesn't really... He does shred, but it doesn't really do that much. His biggest benefit is displacement, which Angela can also do, and is a tank. Reaper also doesn't work very well against... There's better tank busters. Like, Bastion. For some reason, if a tank has armor, Reaper doesn't do, like, any fucking damage to, like, Ball. He does, like, 0 damage to Ball. Why does it sound like the point's being taken out? There's some sort of weird sound effect going on right now. Some weird sound effect that made it sound like the point was being taken. But Wolverine is purely what kills tanks with Wolverine is the fact he displaces them out of position and then they get fucked because they're out of position. Tanks in this game are much more durable than they are in Rivals, so even if you displace someone, it doesn't necessarily mean they're dead unless they fall off the ledge. Like, Wolverine as a character wouldn't work the same way. How you... Oh. Fucking Zeno. Is that the McCree from earlier?
This ends now.
Yes, it is. Pretty sure that guy's cheating. We're gonna take a look at him at the end here. Did he toggle off for a point? He swapped characters and now he's back to sus shit. Yeah. We're gonna take a look at the McCree. McCree became very sus. He also went from being below the Genji in terms of damage to straight up just beating the Genji. Very certain this guy toggled on, what was it, like 0.2? Very certain is where he started cheating on McCree. Ego and Hubris, guys, we actually had a close game there for the majority of that match, and then this fuck had to go and ruin it because it was too hard for him. Crazy shit. Actually had a good game at the beginning. A burner? It's possibly a burner account. It could just be someone that has a new account too. It didn't seem like this guy was cheating. When you see stuff like this is usually an indicator, especially on the weekend, it's an indicator someone made a fresh account to cheat on. But he wasn't really cheating in that game, so. Take a look at the McCree. Also, what the fuck is this? What is this? Still not as good as the 9 losses in a row. I don't consider Reaper a tank buster. Yeah, he has some, like I said, I think there's a weird interaction with armor because he has pellets instead of one big attack, and it actually causes it to do less damage than normal. Was this guy? Did I click on the right game? He wasn't Genji the entire game. Like right here where we had this back and forth and then Susfuck came out and started killing everything. That was Wu Yang through the wall and then Doomfist through the wall. The most obvious one where Reaper seemingly just does not do the right amount of damage is fucking Ball. I don't know what it is. Ball should be one of the easiest targets to hit because he's a circle, and Reaper's spread on his shotgun is a circle. So he should absolutely destroy Ball, but he doesn't. Just tried to shoot the Weeding through the wall? And then he just dies. It actually saved me, so I got knocked down. Remember where, guys, so remember where we talked about with aimbots, where sometimes aimbots will over-prioritize deployables? You have the tree here. You have this guy walking around on point, and then you have me here, and he's basically trying to shoot the tree. For whatever fucking reason. He can't do anything other than shoot the fucking tree. No idea why. Yeah, rookie numbers. I mean, but if you put into context that there's SBMM in the game, and basically it's a coin flip in terms of wins and losses, because you're just going to win one and lose one, win one and lose one. If you actually look at the odds of like a head, like landing on heads 9 times in a row, it's like 0.125% or something like that. Something absurdly low. So you'll have losses, loss, 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 win, loss, 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 right? But you'll have a win in there. It's really odd just to have continuous losses. But anyways, What you notice here is, and also by the way, the win-losses, the streaks do not happen nearly as much in this game as they do in Rivals. It really shows you something's fucked up in Rivals. They clearly, something is rigged in Rivals, and I'm sure the developers know. It's pretty fucked up. But anyways, there's a bunch of people, a bunch of shit going on here. This guy can, for some only reason, shoot the tree. He's back to shooting the tree again. He's just shooting a Doomfist, right? He's shooting a fucking Doomfist. Now he's shooting the tree again. I'm right there. He's shooting the fucking tree. It's like you can't do anything except shoot the tree until it's gone. A pretty obvious one is with the Symmetra turrets, but no one plays Symmetra anymore. It'll lock the Symmetra turrets through walls and shit. Another one is where he swaps to McCree. Yeah, he's doing something.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
More obvious one is, well, Symmetra turrets, Torbjorn, pedal platform takeover, as they call it, where someone gets on the platform and they can only shoot the platform. Pedal platform through the wall, by the way. It's in a bunch of shit. Lifeweaver through the wall, and McCree through the wall, excuse me. McCree through the wall again. That was both the Lifeweaver and the Anna through the wall. The doorway he was looking at?
I'm taking damage.
I thought that was like a Lifeweaver crouching or something. Right here. Nope, that is Anna, and that, yeah. So he's not looking at the fucking doorway, he's looking directly. This guy's a wall hack at the very least. I don't know if he has an aimbot yet. He does miss a decent number of shots. A good aimbot will look almost indistinguishable from gameplay. You'll be almost no way to tell it across. But you still have fucks that do dumb shit, like look at people through walls, like right now. It's like he adjusted his aim, too. Like, this isn't looking here, it's not looking there, it's not looking over here. He is clearly looking at these two guys through the wall right now. So he does the first one, and then he does the second one. Like, he's adjusting his aim to the player position. Not like he just looked over and then he looks away. He looked over, and then he adjusts his aim back to the fucking character. Absurd. Little bro, please.
Next, flashpoint, refinery.
Let's head to that objective.
Lifeweaver through the wall. Lifeweaver through the wall. Misinformation. Lifeweaver through the wall. That's a congested area now, though. I believe this is where I said I thought he was cheating. Yeah. Bad reaction time, just shooting at random shit. Yeah? Okay, but Rivals or Overwatch? Overwatch doesn't really feel like that at all. Looking at Cow through the wall. Flick away, or excuse me, flick back. He actually flicked the opposite direction they should when he was on target, and then it snapped back to the target. Hi! Look at this shit! The fuck is this? He's like checking on the McCree. He's like fucking checking on the McCree. Where's the McCree? I better check. I mentioned before, guys, there is, you know, the getting diffed, right? There are some people that obsess so hard about being diffed that they will hyper focus on a character. And when they cheat, they'll look at the character continually through the wall, And this is an example of that. He has to be better than this other fucking McCree to show him good, to the point at which he's literally checking on the positioning of the McCree through the fucking wall. Like, look at this. He's like looking directly at him through the fucking wall, like making. By the way, I just heard of. I think what caught his attention is you hear a footstep here, which I think is his own. Like it's fucked up. So it makes him think there's a McCree here. And then, like, he heard it, but he doesn't know what made the sound, because I don't know what made the sound either, but it did, made like a footstep sound. And then he looks over there and he just keeps watching the McCree through the wall, too. Like, there's clearly no one there. That right there. And then he's like, what's over here? And he's like zoomed in on the McCree, who's like over here. I don't know what made the footsteps sound, but it wasn't this guy, because he's way over there. And there's clearly nothing here, but he's just watching this guy through the wall. Bruh.
No shortage of work to do.
Now he's trying to act like he's checking doorways. So he probably knew that he was maybe. Sometimes you'll see people start to act weird when they know they do something wrong, and then they try to cover it up too. Like a kid that gets caught with chocolate on their mouth from a candy bar, and then they act like they didn't do anything wrong.
Next flashpoint.
I don't know. I have more C9s than Rivals. Wu Yang through the wall 3 times. Like I said, I don't know what's going on exactly with this guy's aim, because he does miss it a lot and doesn't really look like he's an aimbot. He clearly has a wall hack, though. That looked weird. It's like hard tracking. Wu Yang through the wall. Cree through the wall. He through the wall. That is Wu Yang through the wall 2 times. Hearing Overwatch quick play to competitive. I don't know. I've never, like... Rivals has a really, really rigged matchmaking after. I've played that with the fucking... You know, I mean, bitched about that for a while, and I could actually fix it. Where I had damage reduction, and you could tell when it's fucking on. Like, this game never feels that way. And the same way as, like, Rivals was rigged does not feel the same way that Overwatch happens. Overwatch has back and forth, but if you like getting really stepped on, you're probably not coming back from it. In the case of Rivals, for some reason, there's a lot of switchbacks. There's a lot of underdog moments, which makes no fucking sense. Like they're trying to make it more exciting by programming them in. McCree through the wall, Wu Yang through the wall. Yeah, I don't know. His aim still looks relatively normal. It could be he has a toggle and he just turns it on and off when he wants to kill something, but he definitely has a wall hack. He just watches through the wall right now. McCree just straight up tracking the McCree through the wall. Not even a little bit, just straight tracking him through the wall. Is there any active events? You mean like Twitch drops? Oh, there's I don't keep up with any events in games. Like, I don't care anymore. I'm so bitter and jaded about gaming at this point. Like, events do nothing for me. Cosmetics do nothing for me. The stuff that interests me is gameplay changes, patch notes, balancing, new characters. You just watch me through the wall. Like I said, I don't know, like, this guy's aimbot, it must be toggle. And he very rarely toggles it, but he definitely has a wall hack. I just fucked that up hard. That's where I needed to hit Q right away, and I didn't. There's some sort of new event that's coming up shortly, though. It's on the banner on the main page. I don't know what it is, though.
I thank you.
There's Wu Yang through the wall again. He really doesn't like the Wu Yang. McCree and the Wu Yang are two people that he constantly looks at through the fucking wall for some reason. I wasn't going to risk that. He's already sus. If people are sus, I will change how I play around them if I think they're cheating. Also, where he saw the sus Sojourn, he knows the guy's there just to hold on the button looking at nothing. Earlier Sojourn wasn't super sus, though. Down the button, firing at nothing.
This ends now.
I think he actually had an aimbot on and Sojourn on the end. Definitely had a wall hack on the entire game, though. Okay, that's a weird one. I notice when people go from... You can tell when their accuracy just drastically increases when you're playing the game. And it's pretty easy for me to notice that when it happens, because you'll have someone that won't appear as a threat at all to me, and then all of a sudden they'll just instantly kill you. Like, huh, that's kind of weird, and then they just keep doing it. If a new BF6 would have a long lifespan, I would buy it. I mean, it's just, it's hyped up. All Battlefield games die to cheating. Without, it's inevitable. They always die to cheating, every single fucking time. Because DICE doesn't take cheating seriously. They used to have Punk Buster, and then they got rid of it, I think, during Battlefield 4 for a quote-unquote in-house solution, which was absolutely horrid. And it's been bad ever since, and it usually gets hacked out the wazoo within 2 weeks or so. And then it's just done. And the casuals bleed off. People don't know people cheat, they just know they aren't having fun anymore. And cheating makes games very unfun. And then they quit. That's basically the timeline of Battlefield games. Is people just start getting dinged from across the map and instantly falling over, and they can't fire back. They don't know what's happening anymore. They're not having fun, and they leave the game. And all you're left with is cheaters and the hardcore players. Neither which make a game fun. Did they buy it? I mean, an entire country can't buy it, so some rich person in Saudi Arabia bought the game. Probably not. I mean, people in the U.S. are pretty sick of that now, too, so... People on the left would probably be just as sick of it if they're just like, there were, what do you call them? Missionaries inserting their Christianity into video games constantly and making you just stare at it and just throttle you with the content. And some people are missionaries, and their entire life is based around their religion. Doesn't mean other people want to participate in it, though. Oh, someone. Who in Saudi Arabia? Just don't keep saying not Saudi Arabia. You can say XYZ from Saudi Arabia. The country doesn't control the game. That'd be absurd. Their government buy it? Well, there's plenty of IP under EA's umbrella. Mainly, sports games. I think Idawin said they stopped building the wall, though. That was kind of disappointing. If you have $1 billion, why wouldn't you do something like build a giant fucking wall in the desert and make it self-sustainable? That'd be absurd. And they could have done it, and they're starting to do it, and then they just, like, they stopped for whatever reason. Or was it you that talked about that? Trump's son-in-law. What? Who bought EA? Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund. What the fuck is this? Fuck is Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund? This is a government organization that buys stuff and invests in it? The Public Investment Fund is among the largest sovereign wealth funds in the world with total estimated assets of $941 billion. It was created in 1971 for the purpose of investing funds on behalf of the government of Saudi Arabia. The Wealth Fund has Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Saudi Arabia's de facto ruler since 2015, as its chairman. More than 60% of the fund's activities are within Saudi Arabia. What would that be in the U.S.? I mean, we have a bunch of small initiatives. I don't think we really have anything like that, do we? Like, government organizations will do funding themselves, but, like, we don't have, like, a giant... Like the mint? The treasury? The treasury doesn't directly do that, it just controls the flow of money. I don't think we really have anything like that. Each government branch or one of the branches has its own initiatives that they do. Like the Department of Energy or Department of Agriculture, right? They have their own things they do, but we don't have anything like that. Which actually makes a lot of sense, depending on how it's run, because you could actually use your funds from the government to invest into specific areas. I guess we kind of did. We had USAID for a bit. We had USAID, right? That was doing something that no one knew about, and then we found out about it, and now USAID's gone. That was doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. A lot of people weren't on board with that when they found out, and they wouldn't have been if they knew beforehand. A surprise. So you were correct. Saudi Arabia did buy EA, but it is the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund, which is a government-run organization for investing. which is even crazy to think about it. So now EA's monopoly, EA's umbrella is owned by the country of Saudi Arabia. I don't think this ever happened in a game where a country literally just eats a game. Well, I guess it's a game company, developer game company. That's something. I don't know what that's going to mean. That's curious in and of itself. There are remarkably few mercies today, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. Or Junos. Or Kirikos. We just got a bunch of grandmas and Moiras. He only gave me one heal. Why? No. I saw Mercy with the Chubb. He's gonna come back for that res. There's a Moira here somewhere. I don't know the fuck she is. Bye, Anna. Don't do it, Lucio. Don't do it. I got stuck in the doorway. I don't know what that means. Like, you just bought stock in it? Like, you might have bought stock in the company. You can do that. I don't know what the fuck our Moira is doing, guys. We literally have like 2 people that aren't participating right now. The Moira, actually maybe 3? 2?
I will get my revenge. Flanking.
What's going on here? Very weird. Dude, we are literally missing a healer right now. The fuck's going on here? Our Anna's not super amazing either. Actually, the Moira's doing better than Anna now. Anna has 1 death too, so it's not like she is getting focused down. Too much shit, guys. Also, for some reason, it feels like I'm not doing the correct amount of damage. I don't know why that is. Yeah. So why does our healer have 1100 and 1800, and their healer has 3400 and basically 3400? Yeah, and Tank just left. because that looks sus as fuck.
Why didn't you talk to me before you ran off with Talon?
It would have turned into an...
We're gonna avoid both the healers at the end of this match. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. The Moira never anywhere close to where she was. I don't even know if she was flanking. Like, she wasn't flanking, she wasn't playing up front. She was like fucking sitting in back and shooting a healer or something. No fucking idea, guys. And now we got a ball.
Beware the shadows.
They already are a live service company. That's just anything where you have a game where you just, we have a game where you just constantly feed content into it.
Not letting go of the objective.
Group up here.
There's one. Death appears.
Badak. No, blap blap. There we go. He just went and shit out mines. No one's around, guys. The fuck is this shit? Why would you do that? Just like, is it IBS, guys? Did he just accidentally poop out the mines? Like, what is that? No one was there.
Over there.
Whoop. Alright. Got me good. Dude, so much shit just dropped and top me. I didn't expect the Reaper. I just expected the Doomfist to do it. Alright, so Moira, much better off now. So maybe she just didn't know where to go in round one, which all she had to do was go to the point. But, you know. Moira doing much better. Our Anna is still very sickly.
Is there nothing you can do for this pain?
Think of it as fuel beneath the flames of your vengeance.
And I guess her tank did more than our last tank, so. Even though he had a oopsie doodle with his ult. Alright, guess we're gonna go inside. No.
Enemy sighted. I have arrived.
No, I know you want that fucking res.
Reforming you.
Enemy contact.
Receive my aid.
Hey, bud. I guess he's learning to play Widow? Want to go, Mercy? And there's Venture.
Over there.
He even has a fucking Mercy heal bot. The fuck is this? No, Mercy. No.
A fallen angel.
She had a chub for that so hard. Alright, did our healers make a return? Not really. Not really. We're gonna avoid the Ana still. Moira was at least trying. Is that me? That's me, guys. Not the other Reaper, that's me. Me. Also, one of our very few games tonight where we didn't have a cheater. That's neat. We just had another Reaper trying to out-reap me, and I out-reaped him back. Same amount of damage. The utilization of the damage was different. He had healers, with one with 2,000 more healing. Both with 2,000 more healing than our healers. So, yeah. And one of his healers has a combined damage of both of our healers put together. But interesting, I'll be curious to see how EA turns out. My guess is it's an investment company, so if it goes bad, they're just going to dump it, as most companies do. I'll be curious to see how they change things. Or if they basically drive it into the ground. Get out-reaped, son. I believe is how it goes, right? You actually got to win. 1 and 12. I don't know what that is. Oh, I got to avoid the Ana. Holy fucking shit. It is a 4-stack of council players with the one Widowmaker who was the worst player there, getting all these guys in the... This was all controller players. I wonder if we could go and look through that and find a Zim player. And the only one that stood out was the Reaper. Wait, then chance there, can we find a Zim? Do you think the Reaper's a Zim? Maybe. Let's see. Ana. Goodbye, Ana. Moira was trying. She just not very good. Once again, remember the guy we reported earlier that wasn't cross-platform? He wasn't cross-platform, and gamepad users almost always aim left to right because they have joysticks, so you'll see very flat aim because it actually takes effort to aim upward. And even compared to that guy earlier that was on PC, he has more vertical aim. Like you can tell where he pushes like upward or to the side. Gamepad aiming has a very distinct look to it. Alright. That looks pretty normal. I'm not going to waste time sitting there through that. Their Widow was, pretty bad. Then again, we also had pretty bad healers, so... would have rather taken a bad DPS over 2 bad healers, or even 1 bad healer.
Vote for a map.
Bali it is, guys. Person man again. A Zen. And a Lucio. I see.
You can't escape death. A dark step. Where's my candy? Where's my candy?
Stay sharp.
Where's my candy? Things are looking grim.
Oh!
Curse me all you want. Without conflict, there is no future for humanity.
Where's my candy? Things are
5,
looking
4,
grim.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Sombra.
Payload.
Lucio ran away. Was he even Radius? I don't think he was. I don't know what the fuck to... Bro, I went up there to save him and he ran away.
Death in my wake. Flanking.
This is another game where we're gonna have 2 bad healers. That'd be most unfortunate. What the fuck is the tank doing? Gonna make it. Didn't make it. The fuck is our tank doing? I am the tank. This is a disaster. We're gonna leave this game. That is pretty obnoxious. The DPS was not expressing any pressure. We had two basically shit healers, and we have a tank that was flanking. Anna at least was trying to heal. I don't know what the fuck the other healer was. The Lucio that ran away right away? Oh my god, thank God we got a 225 Anna. Thank God. I mean, even we would have even settled for like a 26 Juno. And she'd pick Brick. I mean, maybe she's a great Brick. What? You want to feed me water? Where do you get your water from, Wee? Has anyone ever questioned when he wants to give you a drink where that water even comes from?
Is never done. I'm with you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Commence attack on objective C.
What does that mean? Can't see Winston. Could have teleported away. I got stuck in the wall just now. Got him. Take my free heal. Oh. What is going on here? Okay. Why did they even try?
Objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
What? No. No.
More experiments. Much better. I have arrived.
Definitely hurt. Is he still over there?
Over there.
Very rude.
Quiet.
There is so much shit trying to kill me right now.
In possession of the objective.
Alright. We dance jig, guys. That was pretty good. It's pretty good. Winston was offensive, and our teammates didn't turn into shitbirds, although there was at one point that they just gave up on. Good for us, guys. Missed it. Also didn't feel like there's anyone just completely blatantly cheating in that game. Guys, dare I say, we are getting better at Reaper. Like I said, I never really played him seriously, even in Overwatch 1. The perk changes are very, very helpful because he didn't have any fucking kit up until they changed his perks. Mainly the teleport, the reduction in teleport speed, or increase in speed, depending on how you look at it. Reduction in time to teleport is incredibly fucking important. As well as the long range is just like icing on the cake. But it's the same thing with fucking Symmetra, but in the case of Symmetra, she just sucks, so. Yeah. Nice game. Still no Mercy Man, guys. What is our life? Is this even worth living? Triple Kiriko mains. None of which are playing Kiriko. I steal the guy's one character he plays, which is Reaper.
This city is dazzling.
Where's my candy? Thanks.
Weather report. Lots of sun.
Hey,
I saw you in Winston's reports on the Chengdu attack. Way to stick it to null sector.
It was nothing. My sister did most of the heavy lifting. I just got people out safe.
Protecting our friends is a noble thing. Be proud of what you do.
Thanks, Dad. It's nice to hear the reminder.
I can't spam my voice line. They're just talking constantly. Get around the corner.
a bad omen comes.
And headshot. Just try to fucking shoot me behind the wall?
Cloaked in shadow.
And headshot again. While I'm dodging. And right before he fires, about a quarter second before he fires, and micro snaps after he fires his gun. Pretty sure the Widow's cheating. And a headshot again.
No one can hide from my sight.
Like, you can see the guy, like, lining up his shot, and then right before he fires, it instantly snaps to your brain or to your chest. Well, for me, it always snaps to my brain. And again. Now, then this time, it was a soldier at least. Bro's watching me through walls.
I will get my revenge. A bad omen comes.
I don't know why I hit shift right before Q. I should have hit Q. And for some reason, I keep hitting shift. Although I would have died anyways. So we're going to port the Widow at the end of the match. Still curious on whether or not the soldier's cheating right now. Yeah. Hey, look, guys, we actually live more than a half a second when the Widow isn't present, instantly killing people. Neat, huh? Pretty sure the soldier is also cheating. Alright. Nice game. We'll report the Widow right away. Clearly fucking cheating. Oh! Okay. They're cross-platform. Is this a Zim user? What the fuck was this? Let's find out. Clearly cheating. This is just aim assist doing dumb shit? Why the fuck was he only getting headshots on me? Like, you can see also the react. The guy that literally had his shot on the fucking Baptiste for like a second before he pulled the trigger. Who the fuck would ever want to play against aim assist players, guys? No fucking idea. Put them in their back in their own fucking queue. Or just give them keyboard and mouse and then force them to actually have skill. So why the fuck is it like missing everyone and then a headshot? Did we just get really unlucky? You just like tried to shoot me through the wall. Fucking shot at someone that's invulnerable. Who the fuck would ever want to play against this shit? Like, it's literally a kid that can barely aim, but it doesn't fucking matter. Because the game literally picks and chooses whether or not you die.
No one can hide from my sight.
Absolutely fucking obnoxious. I haven't actually seen like really bad aim assist players in like I'd say a week. I would have left the game if I knew that. There's 4 of them in the match too.
Time to teach these bugs some manners.
Like literally a guy that can barely aim around. Literally can aim. Gets rewarded with basically headshot kills when he can't actually pull the trigger properly. Like he can't actually aim properly. This does look kind of like a Zim though. Yeah, this is a Zim player. It also makes it more obnoxious. Okay, let's take a look at the soldier. Soldier wasn't really that big of a deal as the fucking Widow with aim assist shit. I mentioned before, guys, I wasn't going to play against that, and I forgot to check. It's not usually, it's just usually cheaters, not usually the fucking aim assist players. Cracking him through the wall. And you can get cheats for a console, by the way. Not just Cronus and aim assist. Or excuse me, Cronus or a Zim. There are AI aimbots and ESP now for consoles. Looks like a gamepad. Alright. Fucking obnoxious game, guys. Nothing quite like having 4 people queue with their one PC friend so they can get into PC lobbies with aim assist and dick on PC players with overpowered aimbots. Crazy shit, huh? When Overwatch 2 came out, when they did cross-platform play, guys, they weren't allowed to have aim assist. And then they added it, and then they beefed it again. To the point it's at now, which is absurd. And you can't play against controller players in comp, because they know that would be absurd. But you still get fucking stupid shit like that in quick play. Obnoxious game. Like, they can barely move their mouse and barely play, but it doesn't fucking matter because the game plays for them. Absolutely not. Still not as bad as that McCree that just constantly hit shots on you, but it could only move his mouse like move his aim like a quarter way across the screen. You just go like this, and then he just keep firing at you, and then it just brain you. Oh my god, a 212 Mercy. What's she gonna play?
A friend of mine has a massive collection of vintage vinyl.
That's sick. If they want, I could send them some stuff too.
Death appears.
Yeah.
Hi.
Another day, another mission. Man, I'm so excited.
And I guess we just lost RNG where it picked me for a headshot. Crazy how that works, guys.
I feel this in my bones. Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Her teammates are doing nothing, apparently.
Not done.
The fuck are they doing?
I will get my revenge. Cloaked in
Eh? We have teammates here somewhere doing something, guys. I have no fucking idea.
They cannot kill me in a way that matters.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
And snapped me through the wall.
I'm not done.
It totally, by the way, when you click the button, it's not where the aura is. It actually moves a little bit. Like it was in a different spot than where I was when I clicked it. It was actually short. A tank here somewhere. Yeah, little bro. Got a chub for me? Got me good. This is a Sojourn. Pretty sure the Sojourn's cheating, which is now the Soldier 76. So he must have tapped out his banked accuracy. Now he's cheating on Soldier 76 because he can't cheat anymore on Sojourn. What the fuck are our teammates doing again? Bro. You can't make this shit up. Good. Get fucked. Dude, I don't know what the fuck this game is, guys. It's like both our healers suck dick and our DPS sucks dick, and we got a tank that's trying to do things but it can't. Against a fucking team with a cheater on it. Yeah, little bro, we know you cheat. You don't need to spray the wall pretending you're good. It's not the way that works. Although the people are so deluded nowadays that cheat, it really actually kind of makes sense, so. Alright, we're going to port the soldier slash sojourn that's clearly cheating, ran it out of banked accuracy, and they swapped to soldier 76 as this guy. Yep, called it. Okay. That guy was clearly fucking cheating. Very obnoxious. What the fuck is this? And what the fuck were these two clowns? Would really like to know. Like, this guy has somewhat normal numbers, although their fucking Juno has 8,000 damage. Oh, maybe we should look at the Juno for cheating. That's also a substantial amount of damage. But these two fucks kept getting kited backwards, and they just ran to, like... They didn't run to the normal spawn, they ran even further back. They ran, like, back 2 spawns, and basically got separated. These two... Just complete morons. Just completely separated themselves from the team. We're gonna take a look at the Juno. I didn't even notice the Juno because of the Sojourn that was cheating harder than the Juno was. Remember how I said the really annoying fucks are always people that almost always correlative with people that cheat because they can't actually get dopamine or serotonin from the game anymore? Here you have another one of the fucking dumbasses that literally just spams voice lines the entire game with the hotkey and sprays on the wall because they're basically using cheat and they can't actually find the game enjoyable anymore. This guy's like hard locked to the fucking ball. Pretty sure this guy's cheating. Once again, the guy doesn't actually need to play the fucking game, so he sits there and tries to figure out a way to have fun while all this shit's going on. It's particularly noticeable with the ball, which tends to be relatively unpredictable. It's like once it has an initial lock on it, it just like hard lock, well not hard locks, but very close to it. Snap the ball through a wall, snap the tracer through a wall. Aim all over after detach. Sometimes when people go off the screen, you can actually see the actual player's aim after the aim assist stops happening. So you can literally see when they you can literally see when the aimbot disengages and their aim just like fucking goes like this, because that's their actual aim. And when the aimbot's not assisting them, it loses traction. This person doesn't have this set up so it locks through walls, even though they occasionally do look at people through walls. It's just like straight up hard lock to the ball. It's most noticeable on the ball. They miss on other characters, but ball it's like hard lock. I don't know why. Yeah, you're a dumbass, I get it. Hard lock to the Mercy. Once again, this guy's 100% cheating. For some strange reason, it is the latch distance or the latch radius on it is much more prominent on the ball. I don't know why. That's weird. You can tell that there's a difference between the two on the ball. Also very annoying, but that's not reportable. Good shit, guys. Okay, we're going to call things for this evening, guys. So, another game with cheaters in it. That one, two bland, very bland cheaters in it. One was the Soldier, which we didn't even need to look at, / Sojourn, and also the Juno. The Juno, I was trying to figure it out, because their aim on other characters looks relatively normal-ish, but then on the ball, it's just like hard lock to the center of the ball. Not completely hard lock, but it's very close to hard lock. It must have something to do with the size of the model. Fucks with the aimbot. Either way, you can tell the tracking on the ball, which tends to be much more difficult to track, purely because of how erratic the movement is on balls sometimes. It's just like hard locked, even through directional changes and momentum changes. It's just like straight locked to the character. Both people definitely cheating. We're going to get out of here for this evening, though, guys. Tonight will be more of Overwatch 2. I'll continue on with this. We're definitely getting a lot better at Reaper. We had some pretty good games tonight. We had some very good games tonight. And then we had some weird fucking ones. A lot with teammates that clear... Also, by the way, look at all the fucking losses. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Also, plenty of cheaters tonight. And, yeah, like, we have just, like, teammates that just sucked. Both these healers, this guy had somewhat normal, respectable healing numbers, and both these fucks just ran away. They, like, got kited, like, double spawned back by the ball. No idea why. They just ran away from the entire fucking team. Both these guys were fucking clowns. And then this guy also couldn't do fucking shit. It was just me and the ball against basically two cheaters. Two pretty blatant cheaters. So, I don't know. Maybe the SPMM thinks I can do more than I'm actually able to. Because we had a couple good games. It's like, well, they're good at this. Maybe he's going to be good at everything now. LOL! Let's see what these guys are. These Masters, GM. Oh. Who was that? Oh, did we get our fucking... Did we get our origin story? Yeah. Yeah, so this is a new account. Little bro thought he could be good and then got tired of being a diamond, and then he bought skill in the current season. So that guy started cheating this season. Oh. This is the Mercy. 500. Where's your origin story? Oh, used to be a platinum diamond. When did it change? Really? 13. Oh, they hit a brick wall at season 12 and then decided that they weren't going to do that anymore. And then season 13, now all of a sudden they're top 500 in basically all the categories. Also probably cheating. Birds of a feather flock together, guys. This guy was clearly cheating. This is the Juno. Yeah, what's your origin story? Oh, look at this, guys. There used to be a gold in season 1. Wowee. And then now they're a GM. This is probably a bot account. So someone else played this and leveled it up, and the person probably got banned on their main account, so then they bought a new account, and this is the new account they bought. That would explain this down here. Yeah. So this is a bot account. Good evening, Resident. How's your day going, dude? McCree. Who's the McCree? McCree the entire match? Yeah, this guy didn't do shit. You guys were all... This might have just been a rando. It's a plat, yeah. Plat gold. Be a silver, though. Holy shit. Is it another bot account? Yeah. So this guy also probably bought his account in season 14. Yep. Got tired of being shit, guys, and then he bought skill, which only actually bumped him from metals to plat. Funny shit. But no, he's no longer a bronze and silver, so there's that. Oh, we can't look at this guy. Wonder if his profile was public up until this. This guy was also extra fucking annoying and probably also cheating, but we can't tell. Fucking hilarious. Pretty good. Lots of cheating tonight. We're going to finish things up here, though. We had some pretty good games. I mean, some of the games we lost. It's like, this last couple games, guys, we literally have, like, people that are deadweight in our team. Normally you don't. Normally you have SBMM where people are semi-decent. It's like we just have bad healers in a lot of the games that we're in. Another one with cheating. With Zim players. A 4-man... It was actually a 5-stack. With one guy to queue the fucking council players with Zims into PC lobbies. Isn't that fantastic? Been fucking phenomenal in that game. Not super horrible. Otherwise, pretty good. Another cheating lobby. This is the cheating Sojourn. Who also played McCree. Primarily cheating on McCree and at the end on Sojourn. Good stuff, guys. Well, we're going to call things for this evening, guys. Tonight it's going to be more of Overwatch 2. Battlefield 6 is on the 10th, so you guys have that to look forward to, not to look forward to, depending on your preferences. I actually had tonight was pretty good. We had a lot of cheaters, and we had annoying fucks like that last game. But in general, up until the point where we just got shit teammates, things were pretty good, even though we're losing games. It didn't matter. It was actually just like the game felt pretty good. So, yeah, there's that. But we're going to call things for this evening, guys. Tonight will be more of Overwatch 2. If you are new to the stream and you enjoyed things, make sure the follow button on your select platform. I stream to Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, as well as TikTok. Every day, from late night to early morning, GMT-6, so late night North America time. I usually stream for about 4 to 5 hours, give or take, depends on my life, what's happening, etc., etc., guys. We're out of here. Tonight will be more of OD2. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my streams as always, and I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday night and Saturday morning. Have a good day, guys.